What's up, guys? This is a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm just going to be explaining a general concept rather than an answer to a specific question. So this concept is an electroplating cell, something you'll see in electrochemistry. This is just a basic intro to how these things work. So we've got a voltage source, since this is a non-spontaneous redox reaction. It's not going to just happen on its own, so we need to provide some voltage to make it kickstart. And once we provide that voltage, electrons will go towards the positive terminal of the battery and away from the negative terminal of the battery, which should make sense. They are electrons, they're negatively charged, so they go towards the positive, away from the negative. And when they go away from the negative terminal, they'll reach the cathode over here, which is going to be the object being plated. It's plated by a reduction half reaction, which will be the positive metal ions floating around in the solution, combining with the electrons provided from the battery and the flow of electricity to create a solid metal that's going to appear on the surface of this object, this ring-shaped object. Then we've got this solution, which has to contain these positive metal ions so they can be deposited onto this object being plated. Notice the anions in the solution are not actually involved in this, so they're not too important. You can just make sure that they balance out whatever the metal's charge is. And then on the other side, the right side, we've got the anode, which is going to be the positive electrode always, and it's where oxidation occurs. This is going to provide the metal used for plating. So for instance, if we wanted to plate this ring with silver, this would be made of silver. If we wanted to plate it with gold, this would be made of gold. And notice this oxidation reaction occurs here where the metal becomes positive ions that flow into the solution and electrons which flow back to the battery to continue the circuit.